I am not quite sure how it is this time of year again, but it is time to talk all things Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. I have been shopping the sale, I believe, for the last 5 years, so there's a lot of tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. Now, you might be asking, what is so important about this sale? So the interesting thing about this sale is it is a little bit of a sale in reverse. So it's getting all of your fall items in advance of the season on sale. They do go up after the sale ends. So it's a good way to get deals on all of those fall things early on so that you can wear them throughout the season. Some people might say the sale is overrated, but I really enjoy the sale. Do you need to get everything that is included in this sale? Absolutely not. If you don't have the budget for certain items in the sale, do not get them. This is not a sale where it is okay to go broke. You certainly want to keep your eye on things that you might really want, but there's nothing in the sale you inherently need per se. Now let's talk dates to shop the sale. So the first tier is called the Icon. This is for the individuals that spend the most with their Nordstrom card. They get to shop the sale first on July 9th. The next level is your mid-tier level called the Ambassador level. They get to shop July 10th. And then the Influencer is the third tier, which is anyone with a Nordstrom card gets to shop on July 11th. Now, I personally got a card so I could shop the sale in advance because there are things that do sell out before it does open to the general public, which is on July 15th. If you are not in the market though for a credit card, I would not suggest getting one. For me, it just made sense because I knew I wanted to shop the sale. But if you're not able to pay your credit card off in full, I would not recommend getting a new card. So today I wanted to review what is included in the preview for the Nordstrom sale, some of the finds that I've also found throughout the years, and some tips and tricks to shopping the sale. So we're going to be doing this a little bit more informally today. I've got my laptop here so that I can kind of be referring to different items and kind of taking notes along the way. Some items that I'm sharing are going to be included in my wish list, along with things that I think are going to sell out very quickly. Let's go ahead and start with activewear. There are quite a few pullover sweaters that are included in the sale this year that I was eyeing. One of them is by the brand Varley. The other one is by Spanx, which I'm so sad because I just spent full price on their Air Essentials crew neck. It is so soft, so amazing. So if you've been eyeing it, it is included in the sale. I own it in black, and I think I'm going to get another one in black and gift it to my sister-in-law for her birthday. There's one by Nike that's included in the sale this year. The same one was included in the sale last year, so if you didn't get your hands on it, now is a good time to try to grab it if you can. The pullover that I think I'm going to get is by Travis Matthew in this really pretty shade of blue. I just don't own anything quite like it, and the reviews say it's super soft, so it's definitely on my list. Every year there's lots of options from Zella. I'm not a super big Zella fan, but there is a Zella activewear dress that I am eyeing in black. Every year I like to grab a pair of the Spanx Booty Boost leggings. They are more of a compression legging, so I will tell you they do fit tight in the tummy, but they keep everything nice and smooth. And the most important thing I love about them is they don't have that obnoxious front seam that gives you that camel toe effect. There is a pair by Beyond Yoga that I was looking at. It's in this really pretty cobalt blue shade. It does have that front seam though that I do not love, but it just has a lot of really great reviews, so it is on my list to check out. I also am in the market for a new athletic sneaker. Last year, the brand On was a super high sellout risk, so I do have my eyes on a pair that probably I won't be able to get, but they're in this like glacier, it's like, what is it called? It's glacier in black, so it's more like an all-white shoe with some black accents, so it's the most neutral of the On shoes that I found. If I can't get my hands on those, I am eyeing a pair of very neutral New Balance shoes. Those are also very high sellout risk, so we'll just see which one I can get my hands on. The next category is coats. I think coats are probably the best investment piece to get during the sale because you can get some really high, nice quality brands for a major discount. There are two coats that I am eyeing during the sale. The first one is this really pretty cream wrap coat by Ralph Lauren. I think it is going to be a high sellout risk, so we'll see if I can get it. And another one that I think is going to be a high sellout risk is by Reese. It's this really pretty rich red color, which red is super trending right now, which is why I think it will be a high sellout risk. But it's a beautiful wrap red coat. There's also a beautiful camel coat by Reese included in the sale. Usually they have one every year, so if you have not got your hands on a camel coat by Reese, I would suggest looking at that. If Reese isn't in your price range, I would highly suggest looking at the Sam Edelman coats. They are very nice quality, but they aren't quite as expensive. A coat that I won't be getting, but it is a beautiful coat. It's by Ralph Lauren and it's this herringbone coat. It's a very classy coat, 100% wool, so if you live in a very cold climate, it will keep you warm. And I think it's going to have a high sellout risk, so make sure to keep it on your wish list. There are also quite a few trench coats in the sale, so if you're in the market for one, now's the time to maybe grab one. Moving on to jackets and blazers. This year, I wasn't super impressed with the lineup. There are two really pretty ones by Reese in this really pretty red tone. As we said, red is trending, so they do have a really beautiful rich red blazer. And then they also have a very classic camel blazer. If Reese is quite not within your budget, like I said, it is a more expensive brand. There are some more affordable options from Caslon and also the Open Edit line. There is a blazer by Treasure and Bond that was included in the sale last year. It sold out super fast, so if you didn't get your hands on it last year, now's a good time to try to add it to your wish list to see if you're able to get it. I am not really a leather jacket girly, but there are a lot of great ones in the sale. The All Saints one is the one they include every year in the sale, and it is a high sellout risk. So if you want a good leather jacket, definitely look at the options they have included in the sale. For the next category, we have our dresses. I really love the brand Julia Jordan, and she has quite a few options during the sale. There's this really pretty black mini dress. It has these pearl details and it has a little bow at the top, so just screams me. It's very like Chanel-esque, super classy, so definitely one to check out, and it is under $100. There's also a really pretty mini burgundy dress that is included in the sale. Would be so pretty if you have a fall wedding, just for date night, just a really pretty special occasion dress. There's also quite a few workwear dresses included in the sale that are under $100. So if you love a good dress for work, definitely look at the options they have. One thing that I think is missing from the sale is there are not a lot of good sweater dress options. There are a couple included in the sale, but I found that they're pretty expensive. Maybe they'll include more once the sale starts. With the preview, they only show us so much, but it's not everything that is included in the sale, so maybe there'll be more options. Next up, we have jeans. There are two jeans that I have my eyes on. One is by the brand Mother. I tried to get this brand last year and it sold out so fast, so I'm probably not going to be able to get my hands on this pair of jeans, but I'm gonna try. They're kind of like a kick flare style and they're a lighter wash, so I think that they'll go with a lot of different items. The other one I have my eyes on is by the brand Rails. I just think it's that perfect silhouette because it's more of a straight leg, so you can wear booties, you can wear flats with them, so they're just very versatile jeans, and they're also more in a light wash. Another one that I was looking at that I'm not going to be getting just because of the price is by Veronica Beard, but they're very high-waisted, they're a flare style, so if you're looking for a pair of flares, that is a brand I would look at checking out. There's also lots of affordable jean options included in the sale too that are under $100. So if you're in the market for jeans, this might be a good time to try to stock up. Speaking of pants, I think that there's a lot of great workwear options included in the sale this year. There's some by Vince Camuto, and then the pair that I am eyeing is by Eileen Fisher. They have this really pretty burgundy color, and they also have navy, and they look like they're going to check off all the boxes for what I look at for a workwear pant. So the first being they look like they're high-waisted, they look like they're stretchy, and they have more of a straight leg silhouette, which is where I think I wear a lot more to work. There is a wide leg pant available in the sale that is under $50 by the Open Edit brand, and it comes in several different colors, so that will be one to check out if you're looking for more budget-friendly options. And then the pant that is always included in the Nordstrom sale is the Spanx faux leather leggings. I do own a pair. I don't find that I wear them a ton. Definitely wear them in the winter with like an oversized sweater and some boots. But if you still don't own a pair, this is the time to get them because they are on sale. For our next category, we have sweaters. I think sweaters are a great thing to stock up on during the sale, especially if you're looking for more high-end fabrics like cashmere and wool. They always include this crew neck, which is by the Nordstrom brand. I own it in a tan color and a black color. It is included in the sale, although I didn't see it in the black color this year, but they do have the tan color. But it is 100% cashmere, so just great fabric, super beautiful sweater. I do have one on my wish list that is more of a turtleneck style in a cream color, and it looks like it's gonna be more of an oversized fit, but it is, I believe, cashmere and wool. I'm sharing two sweaters that I think are gonna have a high sellout risk. The first one is by Madewell, and it's this pullover stripe sweater. Anything by Madewell usually goes pretty quickly, and the stripes are something that is very on trend right now, so I think it's gonna go fast. Another thing that goes very fast is anything by Free People. I am eyeing this cropped cardigan in this really pretty shade of green. It's not what I typically go for, but green is my favorite color, so I do wanna try it out to see how I like it. And then there's this really pretty sleeveless sweater that I think is gonna sell out really fast because I'm pretty sure it was in the sale last year and I could not get my hands on it. It's by the brand Waif, and it's just that perfect classic. You can pair it under a cardigan, you can pair it under a blazer, wear it on its own. So I definitely wanna try to see if I can get it this year. I'm also looking at a few different basics that I think will add to my wardrobe. So starting with this really pretty black top that's off the shoulder. I think it's just a really nice like going out top. You could definitely like wear it now too, I think, which is perfect. Wear it with some shorts, wear it with a skirt. And then another one is this really pretty black V-neck top. Clearly I have a thing for black, but I think this just is a very classic piece that I can wear to work or outside of work. Moving into the next category, we have tops. So the top I'm actually wearing is from the sale. I got it 2 years ago and it's included again this year. It's by the brand Vince Camuto. I just love the polka dot details, the V-neck. It's just a really classic piece and I love wearing it to work. I think the sale this year has some really great top options, especially for work. There's another one by Vince Camuto I'm eyeing that's in this really pretty cobalt shade that has a bow tie, which I love bow ties. If you know me, you know I love a good bow. There's also another short sleeve top that has these really pretty flutter sleeves, comes in a couple different colors, but of course I'm picking black. And then speaking of bows, there's this really pretty black and white top by Cece, has a white bow, it's all black. I just think it's a really classic piece. There's a black shell by Callaghan, which comes in several different colors that is under, I think, like $40. So such a great deal. And then another one I'm eyeing is by the brand One State. It kind of looks like it's a very like pale pink color, but it has these little like ruffle sleeves at the bottom. I just think it looks like a really pretty blouse for work. Another category that I think is lacking a little bit this year is the shoe category. Usually I would say that shoes are the #1 thing to go for, but I don't really think there's a lot of options this year, especially when it comes to their boot selection. One brand that I am eyeing is the brand Blondo, and that's because their boots are waterproof. I have found in recent years wearing different types of boots that I get a little bit worried when it's like raining or there's snow on the ground that I'm gonna ruin them. So that's why I'm really eyeing the waterproof options, because that way I won't have that worry and I can wear these boots in kind of all sorts of weather. And the great thing with the boot that I am eyeing is it comes in regular calf width and also wide calf width. So there's lots of different options for everyone. I'm eyeing the knee boot and also the booty. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll buy both of them, but I do have both of them on my wish list right now. Now this shoe is definitely going to sell out super fast. So if you want it, you better add it to your cart immediately. But it is this little kitten heel by Sam Edelman. It comes in 4 different colors. The colors I have in my cart right now are the white color and the red color. I think that the red is definitely going to sell out because red being on trend right now. So definitely make sure that one is on your wish list. There are also a lot of different ballet flat options in the sale this year, keeping with that trend as well. And for our last clothing category, at least I'm pretty sure, we have like our pajamas and loungewear items. So something I want to make sure to get this year in the sale is the Barefoot Dreams robe. I had it on my wish list for several years. I can never nab it, so I'm hoping that this year I can get one. And then I also saw a really pretty 2-piece set. It's like a long sleeve and a short set that is also on my wish list. It also comes in a long pant option too, if you're looking for something more like that. A brand that is always included in the sale is the Moonlight brand. They have lots of different pajama options that come in like a short set, a long pant set, lots of different colors, and I will say they are the coziest pajamas. If you are in the market for those though, I would definitely size up. I have gotten my true size over the years and I just feel like the shorts are just slightly too tight. So definitely size up if you're between sizes. There are also lots of really pretty silk sets in the sale. So if you're looking for a way to treat yourself, definitely add them on your wish list. A pair of pajamas that I have on my wish list right now is by the brand Open Edit, and they're under $50. So such a great deal. I think I'm gonna get them in the black color. I also like to stock up during the sale on my favorite underwear brand, which is by Natori. They have this really pretty lace detail. They're super comfortable. I just love them as an everyday pair of underwear. And then a brand that I've recently become familiar with is the brand, I think it's Chantel, but they are the best fitting bras for me. They're so comfortable. So I do have one on my wish list right now. And then every year I like to get the Wacol red carpet bra. It's the perfect bra because it's a convertible bra. So you can wear it with the straps, you can crisscross it in the back, or you can wear it strapless. And if you're like me and you're more on the busty side, Finding a good strapless bra is super difficult and challenging, but this one is the perfect one for you. It has grippers on the top and the bottom, and it definitely keeps everything in place. So I would suggest checking this one out if you've never found a strapless bra that works for you. Now moving on to the accessory category. We'll start with handbags. I really think this section is lacking this year. I'm not super in love with really anything that's being offered. They have different brands like Rebecca Minkoff, Kate Spade, and Coach. But of the options that are being offered, I don't really think that there's anything that I really desperately need to be added to my wardrobe. They do have a pretty affordable option from Madewell that is a tote bag. So if you are in the market for a more affordable tote bag, I would maybe check that one out. I always think sunglasses are a great item to buy during the sale because you can get designer items at a fraction of the price. Brands I usually look for are Celine, Gucci, and Tom Ford, but there's lots of different brands included. I think this year I'm going to wait to go in stores to see the sunglass selection, just because the last couple years that I've bought sunglasses, I've tried them on after I've bought them, and I thought I really liked them, and then over time I've worn them, and the pair I got last year are so heavy on my face that I don't really like wearing them. So I really would like to find another pair of like a tortoise color and then sell the ones that I got last year if I can find a pair that I really like. And there's a couple jewelry items I would recommend looking at. The first two items are actually by the Nordstrom brand, and it's their cubic zirconian earrings and necklace. I'm actually wearing them today, so I have the earrings in. I think this is the 6-carat size. And then I'm also wearing the necklace in the silver color. I also own it in the gold chain as well. But they're very affordable, under $50. They hold up so well, so definitely something to look at during the sale. There is a pearl necklace that I am eyeing in the sale by Monica Veneta. There's another blogger that I've seen wearing it, and I looked at the sale and I was like, wait a minute, I think that's the necklace I've been eyeing, and then I double checked and it does look like it's the same one, so it's definitely on my wish list. If you are looking for a splurge item, the Michelle watch is included in the sale this year. They always include it, but it is a little bit something out of my price range, but if you are looking for that splurge item, I would recommend looking at that. If you are more into beauty, there are lots of beauty exclusives included in the sale. A few that are on my wish list are the Lancome Lash Primer. I've been using it for years, and it comes in a pack of 2 for $33. I'm pretty sure on their own they're like $26, so that is a great deal. In fact, I think I'm going to buy 2 of them just to really hold me over. And then they also have the Necessaire Eucalyptus Body Wash. I got it last year in the sale. It's included again, also comes in a pack of 2. And then a staple in the sale is the Kiehl's Body Lotion. You can get it in the jumbo size, so it lasts you several different months. And it's just that like lotion that I feel like everybody wants. It's so luxurious, so this is the time to treat yourself if you've never gotten to try it. There's lots of different perfume options as well. There's Flower Bomb included, Black Opium. There's one that I recently got in by Valentino. It's this really pretty summery scent. I just love it. Definitely makes me feel like I'm in Italy somewhere, so definitely recommend checking out the fragrances. And then moving into home, there aren't too many things that I have for the home category. The first would be if you don't own a Barefoot Dreams blanket, this is the time to make sure that you get one. I have several different blankets by Barefoot Dreams, and they're just so soft and cozy. You just want to make sure when you wash them that you're washing them in a cold cycle, and it's best to let them air dry just so that they keep their softness. And then the last thing on my wish list is by Pura. It's their fragrance diffusers, which comes in a pack of 4. Some tips for shopping the sale. The first thing I would do is to create a wish list on the Nordstrom website. By creating that wish list, you're putting everything in one spot that you can easily see what you're looking at. You can add things up, make sure you're within your budget for what you're wanting to shop. And then the next would be, as soon as the sale opens to you, I would shop the sale. When you have that wish list already created, you can actually hit a button that adds everything into your cart all at once to make the checkout very seamless and easy. The third would be to actually pay for expedited shipping. I normally wouldn't pay for expedited shipping, and I would not usually recommend this. However, there's a lot of items that sell out super quickly in this sale. So when you do that expedited shipping, it will put your order to the very top. So that way, the things that you maybe added to cart that have the high risk of selling out, you'll have a better chance of getting those items with having the expedited shipping. The fourth tip would be to not be pressured to buy things during the sale that you don't really need. I know that I'm somebody who kind of does this, but like when you hear a sale, you get swept up in everything. There's the excitement surrounding it, but just really keep in mind creating a budget in advance and that trying to stick to it as best as you can. And then the fifth tip would be that if there's something during the sale that you don't get initially, maybe create another wish list. I do this and I put things into this wish list that are restocks. So when you do that, you start getting emails sent to you that are saying that something has restocked. So you have a chance of still getting the item, even if it sold out initially. Well, I certainly just covered a lot. So at this time, I would love to hear from you of some things that you're shopping during the sale. Also, if you have any tips or tricks for other people, please leave them in the comments below so we can all gain that knowledge. And if you stuck around and you liked what you saw, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, and the free Shop Like to Know It app at Taryn Brittany. For my next video, I do plan to share everything that I found this year in the sale and do a try on for you. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!